Well, hello there, guys, and welcome back to some more Company of Heroes 3. Man, I'm really looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what the game has to offer, and we're about to jump in together here. Just want to make sure this is currently restreaming on 2 different platforms. Is it? Yeah, I think so. All right, folks, making sure sound is good. I think I'm going to lower music just a bit here, and we are going to resume our campaign. So let's go ahead. Settings. I don't want to put it down to 0, but let's do it like 60. And speech volume I want to still keep pretty high. Music volume we'll put down here. Sound effects like in the 70s. All right. Let's close, folks, and we are going to continue our current campaign in Italy. We've already taken one of the cities, but there's any number of different locations we still have to take here. So I can't wait to jump in and see how we do, or see how we perform against the Hun. Welcome aboard, boys. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. We decided to stream some Company of Heroes 3. How you doing, Petros? All right, here we go, friends. So, we are just outside of the town of Caserta. You might be wondering, wait a second, Agrippo, how did you get this far? Well, we actually moved north with a few of these units. I did keep the tank division by Pomigliano, and I'm almost tempted to go ahead and try to attack Pompeii just with the tanks. But let's wait, probably going to need some infantry support. So let's move as a group here. We're going to push the tanks up. And I'm going to attack Caserta here. So I thought this was going to require an actual battle on the ground, but maybe for the smaller cities, that's not the case. All right, if that's the case, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some naval support here. Let's just go ahead. Naval bombardment. Oh, we don't quite have enough resources for a naval bombardment. All right, fair enough. Let's just go ahead, attack the enemy here. Looks like it's not letting us attack in a city that would make sense for an infantry unit. Let's see. Let's go. We're still going to take more damage than the enemy here. It might be best just to get some medical assistance to these riflemen here and then attack with them. All right, we're slowly but surely breaking through, though. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear it, man. Take a look here on YouTube. Hey, Captain Rex. How you doing, buddy? All right, let's end the turn here. Not much we can do. You know what? We can attack with the airborne. Shame on me. Oh, no, we've used up the attack. Okay. Enemy actions, folks. Warpig, Andrea. How you doing, man? Yeah, that's so frustrating to me, too. No Italians. Hopefully that will change, though. I'm really hoping. That we'll at least get some elite Italian units. Yeah, that's very true. So Petrus is saying only certain things are kind of being included. Yeah, without a doubt. Like for instance, we just haven't seen, for whatever reason, you know, any like specific cities. These are all like going to be airfield, etc., named after a city. All right, let's start moving our Spec Ops unit a little closer to the enemy lines. I'm not even sure how much we need to do in terms of defending our existing lines. Like, that might actually be a really big deal that I'm sort of ignoring here. I'm also going to purchase some units in Napoli. Fortunately, you can see what we need to raise these units. Just get a rifle detachment. Nope, we're going to have to wait a bit, folks. So let's do whatever we can to damage the enemy here in Caserta. There we go. Our armored company is going to help us out here, that's for sure. The map is nice. It is pretty. It is pretty. And keep in mind, this is like a very early access version, so it's going to look even nicer than this. I believe we've just taken Caserta. Let's make it official. Yes.
Let's get it done, boys.
And again, I'm going to use this medic, and what I'm trying to do is actually provide first aid to that unit right there. Although I've had mixed results with that first aid button working. So typically we have to be like right next to him for it to work. Let's try this. Yeah, see, that doesn't seem to work as well as I'd like it to. It's a little strange. How is the sound for you guys? Can you hear me okay? Just making sure that we are not speaking into the nether, let's say. I'm even tempted to attack with the medic. He can't do much in terms of actual assistance, medical assistance. Maybe he can provide a nice attack against the enemy. See, even here, we are going to take some damage to our airborne company, but we'll do a substantial amount of damage to the grenadiers. Let's do it. Nice. Very good. Sound is good on the Twitch side. I'm glad to hear it. I like to pit the two against each other, and now we've got the YouTube and Twitch stream going at the same time. So I like this because it kind of shows me what sort of crowds you get at each individual place, I guess. And, you know, I typically wouldn't attack with engineers, but we can completely wipe them out. Let's make it happen. So I'm still not fully aware of what determines like the real-time battles. I think it's probably only locations like that determine the real-time battles. One of the things we have to do is rescue partisans and save an officer. So maybe moving towards Avellino would be the correct place to go. And by the way, isn't Avellino the place in Godfather where what's his name's wife gets killed? I'm pretty sure it is. In any case, let's proceed over here. Exactly, playing with fire streaming on both sides. You bet, man. Thank you, Captain Rex. Very cool.
What's our objective?
All right, and the turn. Here's what we can do. We can send the riflemen here. Hopefully they'll get the medical assistance they so desperately need. It's okay. Let's go to next day. I mean, we've got to, you know, we've got to try to broaden our horizons, spread our wings. Oh, these analogies make me want to puke. Now look at this air support that the Germans are getting. Extremely effective air support here. We've got to do something about that. So again, going for the airfields like Pignataro Maggiore, I think is going to be the most important thing. Additional enemy infantry, deploying medics to target. Now again, what I was trying to do was the first aid. Let's try it. Let's just move up. And we also got a local supply ship. So that's one of the benefits of having a port in this game. I think it's every 4 turns or every 3 turns you get a little supply boost.
Let's roll, man.
Okay, I. That's the hotkey. No. Hope maybe they do it at the end of the turn. Maybe that's why. Okay, so Caserta is ours. Let's push on forward with our Spec Ops group. Oh man, that looks like an 88 right there. They definitely have an 88 ahead of us. This is going to get pretty dangerous, folks. Let's see if we can fire. I think we can. So look at this. We've got this beautiful off-map artillery, and I'm going to use it to destroy the gun. That's not a lot of damage to the anti-aircraft emplacement, unfortunately. Hey, that did quite a bit of damage. I didn't think it was going to work, but evidently it worked. All right, engineers, finish it off for us.
Oh, hell no. Germans had the bridges rigged to blow. Had to be General Tauba who gave the order. Son of a bitch.
You don't say. Well, we did destroy the bunkers, folks. That's a big boost to our overall offensive here. Can I use the fleet? You certainly can, Warpig. So the thing is, to fire with the fleet, we need munitions. We can fire with it. We can also kind of move around with it. But in this particular fight, I don't know if it's going to bring us any sort of benefit. Stuka! Yeah, it was a Stuka. Oh, that's awesome. Captain Rex is watching on his TV, but commenting on his phone. Very neat, man. Yeah, right now, YouTube is crushing Twitch with viewers, so keep it up, YouTube. You guys are at 12. We got 5 on Twitch. But I love you both. I love you both. Now, why aren't we taking Caserta is the question. So it's a fuel depot. Garrison.
We got the word, gentlemen.
All right, let's advance with the tank here. Destroy the grenadiers. And I'm going to take this guy and just see if we can't... Maybe this is what we have to do. There we go.
Should keep us running for a while here, but stay sharp. I'll bet the Germans are going to try and take it back any day now.
I bet. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's just get into Caserta there. Now we've got somebody defending it. And again, I really hope that they help this unit. I'm giving it the order, so let's hope that they follow that order. And it looks like we've also got additional units arriving next turn. I might try to purchase some units too, but got limited supply, of course. And why don't we just get a rifle detachment? These guys are always helpful. Maybe an MG detachment and even an assault engineer detachment. Let's make sure that we have consistent reinforcements arriving here. Oh, can't find path to target. They're going to have to wait a turn or two. That's too bad, man. All right, here we go. Let's end the turn. Actually, we probably still have a few units we can move over here. Maybe not. It's always going to tell us that some have unused points, but we don't necessarily want to move these guys. We don't want to move him. Don't want to move him. Nope. Nope. I guess it's okay, though, that it gives us that warning. And, of course, you can turn that warning off if you wish, so that you don't, you're not constantly reminded of your shortcomings in the game. Hold, engineers, hold! Damn it, boys. That's our first unit that we lost there.
Avellino is calling again for immediate ground support. Commander, we're going to need their network as much as they need us.
All right, can we get to Avellino? It's going to take us a while, but you know what? That's going to be our new priority. Let's head to Avellino. And again, he did not provide any medical assistance here to our guys, so I'm not sure why that's not working. That's kind of annoying. Maybe we need to get him even closer, like right there. Let's try. Very weird, right, guys? For whatever reason, we cannot get any support for these guys. Let's go ahead. They can use a med kit, evidently. So that's one way to get some of their health back. And we'll have them follow this tank towards Avellino. It's going to be our target. We want to help out those Partizani. And to get there, it's going to be right there. So we can certainly make it there in time. Now, as for our Spec Ops units, they are going to be responsible for defending this road right here. And pretty much any other unit that shows up here is going to have to defend the road. So let's damage the Grenadiers quite a bit here. Oh, can't find a path to target. That's okay. Have any off-map artillery? We do, but not currently enough points to use it. So we're going to wait just a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's right. Some rifle companies, etc. That's what we need. So one of the rifle companies I'm going to send north to help defend Caserta. And the rest of these guys, we are going straight to our friends in Avellino. It's a machine gun group. Could purchase additional units. Let's see if we can purchase units at the garrisons. Nope. What about airfields? Manage airfield. Oh, we've got some aircraft, my friends. Let's get a B-25 here. I have not tried out the air support yet. So we can do strafing runs, air supremacy runs. Unbelievable. Could do supply drops. Drop a crate of supplies that can be gathered by companies or detachments. Restore 25 health. Come on, baby. Let's see if this will help out our riflemen here. Oh, that is so cool, guys. Look at that. Boosting our health. I love it. The airfield is huge, guys. That's so cool. Rex says, if this was real World War II, that ship would be firing every time an enemy unit was in range. Of course. Of course. That ammo is always showing up, for sure. All right. I'm happy with that. I actually should have probably dropped it over Caserta, but that's okay. I want to bring some more units into Napoli, but we have to wait a bit. Currently, Napoli's undefended. That's a cause for concern. More Stuka dive bombing attacks from Pignataro Maggiore. They just love to hit us from this area, man. Just a constant punishment bombardment. And they're really targeting our Spec Ops unit. I think just because it's the first target of opportunity to reveal itself, but it's still kind of disconcerting to say the least. As always, guys, please make sure to hit that like button. It always helps us out here on the channel. 22 on YouTube. You guys are crushing it. Today's Twitch is getting smashed. Absolutely smashed by our YouTube viewers. I love it, guys. I love it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I'd love nothing more. Let's push forward here. Abellino. So how many turns? We have 6 turns. Yeah, I think we can make it there. Again, I'm dedicating the tank and the infantry unit to capturing Abellino and helping out the partisans. Thank you, guys. Keep those likes going. I wish we had a like system on Twitch, but just your support is more than enough there. We will send this guy to defend, to assist in defending Caserta. I don't like that group coming to Villa Literno. That's definitely a cause for concern. Look at that. Oh, ambush. Or maybe just machine gun fire. Could be. Yeah, it's a machine gun. Can we attack this thing? We can, but we're going to take pretty significant damage. I'm going to move our own MG up over here.
Wow.
That's right. Had to be Fat Cat from Sweden. Let's see. No, it was Petrus. Well done, Petrus, with Owen Wilson. Wow. And I think, again, I'm not sure why that first aid thing isn't working, but what we will do is manage the airfield, grab the C-47 Douglas. We can't do a supply drop this turn, but next turn we can carry out a supply drop. Let's put on ambush stance here. And we'll use a med kit on this rifleman unit so that they're a bit stronger. I think our airborne unit at Caserta should be able to use a med kit. Maybe not. Maybe the only way to actually repair these guys is to simply get those planes to fly over and drop supplies. Get that Spec Ops off the line and replace it with a different company so you can replace the losses. You're absolutely right. That's what we should do. We're kind of putting them in ambush mode, but with any other unit, we'd fall back over here into the blue zone, our line, and try and get some support. Remember, they can get those med kits for themselves. That does help. What's frustrating me is this first aid doesn't work. So even if we go like this... Oh, wait. It's working on the Spec Ops team. Hey. So maybe it only works on certain units, and they are healing them. Very cool. So we're going to have a strong Spec Ops team here in ambush mode, just in case the Germans want to come down that road and cause us any problems. Hey, how you doing, Fenrock? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing, General Kenobi? We got the whole gang here, man. There is actually the engineer unit. We didn't move forward. So again, Abellino is our target, guys, to assist the partisans. We might be able to grab that and then go up and kill the officer, but my real focus is to help the partisans above all else. We're going to need their network later on. There we go. Good enough for me. Thank you for all the likes, folks. You guys are the best. Again, it always helps if you can't, you know, donate or you can't stop by future streams. Just hit that like. You've done your part.
Combat unit ready for action.
Here we go. Not bad. Now, we could start dedicating some of these units to attacking places like Villa Litorno now. Do a bit of a counterattack. But my eyes are completely on Abellino. I'm just hoping that we can make it there in time. I'm also hoping that our supply will extend out this way. It's definitely not going to extend out all the way. It simply can't. But at least as far as the blue goes. Come on, boys. Move out there. Oh, okay. Never mind. Actually, it's not very impressive. I was going to say I found the rotate button. A lot of people were complaining about the lack of a rotate button. It's there, but it's very, very rudimentary, as you can see. Yeah, but that's okay. Again, the game is in very early access, guys. Now, I would love to fire some rounds, but what's more important than that? Having units on the field, for sure. So let's get rifle detachment, assault engineers, heavy machine guns, maybe even another rifle detachment. They're going to be on the way next turn. And actually, we can go ahead and use the awesome power of the Navy here, so you guys can see that. Bloop. Bloop. I love that. Hey, Pierrot! How you doing, my friend? Oh my goodness, though, we actually spotted an enemy mechanized group here at Cancello. We are going to be cancelloed. We are going to be cancelloed. We don't have absolutely any armor here. Oh, no. Questo non è buono. Let's think about this for a second. We're gonna go towards Villa Litorno, kind of off the beaten path. Shit. Enemy machine guns. Well, at least we spotted them. Let's take out that MG company. We're gonna use our Spec Ops group to hit it first. Well done, boys. Hope that volcano doesn't explode. Old Pompeii's already gotten its taste for blood. I think we're good for a few thousand more years. Now, we're gonna have to back up with the rifle detachment if we can, but it looks like he's used up his movement points. MG versus MG. Don't mind if I do. Now, let's keep in mind, guys, that air support that we get from our actual planes, that transport support, it doesn't, from what I understand, it doesn't just support a single unit. It drops over a zone. So if we can get that supply drop, I think we could just drop over that zone, basically, and we're good. And what I will do, first aid, of course, help out the riflemen here. And again, it seems for the riflemen, they do not perform the first aid, only for Spec Ops, maybe other units. Fenrock says, just got back from the museum I volunteer at. Nice, man. What sort of a museum do you volunteer at? That's a job I'd like, frankly. Okay, ending the turn. And just to give you guys an idea... Oh, that's as far as we can zoom out. I wanted to give you guys an entire view of the map of Italy. One thing we can do, though, is take a look here at the skills of the armored company and get some additional things in here. So I'm going to boost this. I'm going to boost the Churchill heavy tank. We want to do this with all of our units if we get a chance. So we're just going through our units and seeing if they have any requisition points available. Ooh, thank you, sir. Thank you for following us, Mirza. So let's just see. Any requisition points that we have, we want to use, obviously. So these are influence rewards. I guess this is just gained by playing the game, period. Makes sense. All right. Getting those reinforcements tomorrow as well, folks. They cannot stop bombing us. I can't wait to shut down this airfield. I really don't like it.
Report coming in of infantry casualties.
Oh, some volcanoes, Captain Rex, are in constant eruption. And in a way, I'm not a volcanologist or a geologist, but from what I understand, as long as it's relieving that pressure, that's a good thing.
Ground support. Commander, we're going to need their network as much as they need us.
We know, Captain Valentian OSS. We are on our way. We're about to get there to Avellino. I'm just going to set up around it first.
Ready for deployment, sir.
Gonna help out our partisan friends.
Stand by.
Maybe one over here. Pretty sure this counts as being, or bordering the town itself. Let's attack with our tank. Here we go. All right, guys, we are facing a Panzer company. We might get crushed here. I have a cluster bomb, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Yep, we got cluster bombs. Select that. And let's select some American riflemen. Maybe engineers would be more useful since we have tanks. You know what? Maybe they would be. I think probably the case. All right, guys, we're about to get into our first RTS battle here in this particular stream. Wish us luck. Now we're talking company of heroes, folks. Now we're talking company of heroes. Thank you so much for the likes, folks. Don't forget to hit our like button. If you want to see your name pop up on the screen, then what you need to do is you need to follow us on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/AgrippaMaxenius, and it will show up here on YouTube as well. You'll see the big name pop up, etc., etc. I'm going to set that up for the YouTube stream as well, but please forgive me. You guys know I'm not tech savvy in the slightest, so even setting up the Twitch thing was not me. It was the awesome Dave Jiju that set that thing up. Exactly. We got Owen Wilson over there. For goodness sakes, man. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion, indeed. Here we go, my friends. Oh, look how pretty that is.
We have to get up the hill, clear the area, and confirm their safety.
Okay, look at that. So the Germans have discovered a partisan cell in the town of Avellino. The enemy's initial assault has scattered local resistance, so we need to infiltrate and secure the town. Once Jerry knows we're here, they'll send in heavier troops. Be prepared to defend the plaza at the top of the hill. In boca al lupo, as the locals say. Let's do it. Oh, so this is different. We don't have engineers to build anything, guys. This is just going to be a few men. Unbelievable. This is very different. Again, I don't know if people are going to like this. So not every RTS battle is going to have, you know, an HQ, etc. Some may just be essentially this. Oh, okay, wait a minute. We can turn it into a forward base. All right, let's take out the Germans here first. I love to see those partisans. The partisans don't look like partisans, though. They're just Gurkhas. Never mind. All right, let's flesh out these garrison troops. It's just a group of engineers, so this shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Burn them out, boys. Burn them out. Gonna fire a rifle grenade at the approaching infantry. Get him, get him, get him, get him! Yes! Burn him, boys! Why would he go back in the building? What a mad lad. Yes, Captain Rex, definitely. There's a lot they have to work on, but, you know, it's looking all right. There's still a lot they have to work on. Some people, and I kind of agree with this criticism, have said that it looks a lot very similar to some, like, free-to-play or like cell phone-based mobile games where you have to, like, pay to play. It does sometimes look like that, but then I also sometimes get a sort of Company of Heroes 2 vibe. Not a Company of Heroes vibe, really. All right, let's just throw a rifle. Nah, we don't even need to waste a rifle grenade. Just burn them out. The Queen's own flamethrowers. So the King's own flamethrowers.
It's not perfect, but it'll do to keep our infantry housed.
Good enough. Let's get in there. Nice. Oh, look at this. So we can construct infantry sections, etc. But it looks like that's about it. We can't really go crazy. Start making additional buildings to build tanks or anything like that. We get what we get. Let's pick that up.
Sappers, reporting.
Yeah, just sappers, not actual engineers. We can do field defenses, which is pretty cool. But I'm not going to worry about those field defenses too much right now. Like shit through a goose. Okay, I like that. Okay, guys. Let's approach. Let's just take a look here. We probably want to approach through the vineyard here. We'll send our men up there. Send these fellas up here as well. So now the Gurkhas have joined our side. I like that. That's really cool. What do you guys think so far? Interesting approach. We also have Hiram Maxim's pipe of peace. It was the invention. Wow, yeah, the pipe of peace. Imagine calling it that. Let's go, boys. Again, I want to see the situation before I advance. So we're just going to keep on taking cover as we advance, just to see what's going on.
Come on now, lads, move.
I see them, I see them, I see them. First of all, let's kill this. Let's get over here and kill these bastards.
Reports of German infantry coming up the north side of the hill. Get ready. The rescue attempt is
Oh boy.
underway, but our allies need help.
Burn them out. Burn them out. Well done, boys, well done. If we have to retreat with them, we will. It's a nice start. Oh! All right, we're going to retreat with the engineers, or the combat engineers anyway. I want to wipe out that unit. I do not want that unit being able to reinforce. Duke Joseph, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, exactly. It's been 9 years, but they finally made a new one. Indeed. Gonna retreat with these guys. And let's do a grenade assault on that unit. Kill them, Gurkhas.
Those partisans are taking casualties.
There we go. Back up. We're gonna be back soon. It's our first attempt at helping the partisans. Let's hope that we succeed. I want to get some more of those sappers. They are amazing with that flamethrower, man. Just amazing.
Present and accounted for, sir.
We're getting you all reinforcements, boys. Don't worry. Oh, look at that. Recon package or anti-tank rifles. You know what? We're probably going to end up needing these eventually. Let's go. I think we can actually get out with this infantry now, or maybe we need to keep this in here. Yeah, I think we need to keep this in here for this to officially be one of our buildings. Maybe a machine gun wouldn't be such a bad idea, but I'd rather have an infantry section. Numbers over quality. Oh, Warpig Andrea, redeemed ad time. For sure, man. What sort of an ad would you like to see? We need to... we might need to play this one exclusively on Twitch, because YouTube doesn't like us playing any ads that it doesn't sanction. I tell you what, we're gonna definitely do your ad time the next time we stream exclusively on Twitch.
Always eager to serve.
Please remind me, Andrea. Please remind me.
We're up, you
I will absolutely honor that. All right, let's push up. Another attempt. The Partizani are being smashed here. And you can see here, there's actually a countdown. We're almost halfway. We really want to do better than that. So I'm going to approach.
We need to get there today. Let's show them we are
Abrin fuoco. Yes. All right. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Let's just finish off the last group here. We want to finish off these guys. And I'm just going to throw in grenades. Do a grenade attack on the building. There we go. Oh, I love the grenade attacks. They look pretty great. Good work, boys. All right, guys. We are going to hopefully assist our men now. Let's go. Let's get some help to these partisans. Oh, more enemies with an STG-44 and potentially a machine gun there. So I want to start going north. That's it, boys. That's it. Well played. Oh, damn, they're everywhere. Let's back up. I think we're going to have more luck over here. My gosh. I don't want to go in the building, but maybe we can keep a few units in these buildings. Get them, boys. Get them. We are definitely doing some damage here. Flieger Faust, several people have shared your sentiment. I'm not going to say yes or no, and the only reason is because... Oh, man, look at this. We just hit a bad lag spike. The only reason is because, you know, this game is it's not even early access. It's, like, pre-alpha. So this is, like, super early. You know, they definitely are going to have to improve this a bit. Wonder if we could see. Yeah, we can definitely see where the partisans are. Let's fall back. I don't know why, but you guys see now it's gone. There was a tremendous lag spike there, and I think it had something to do with the burning fire. So that is something they absolutely need to work on, of course. Let's get some sappers. We'll go ahead and get a Vickers infantry team, or machine gun team, rather. It's about time. We still got some sappers in this building, but they're not going to last much longer. You died like heroes, boys. Yes, it is Schnitzel Fritzel, by the way, hilarious name. So yes, you can breach. You can definitely breach a house with a machine, with like an infantry unit or whatever. Yeah, that is something, definitely. You can throw in a satchel charge. You can even throw in grenades. It just depends what your guys have. Make sure they have flamethrowers. Those are so useful.
Partisans are taking heavy casualties. Double time it to their location.
We're doing our best, Commander. All right, let's go back.
Heavy machine gun and crew are ready for orders.
German pincer movement. Well, exactly, Warpig Andrea. Let's put our machine gun here. Looks like we can kind of do Overwatch over the entire area. Oh, there's the MG. Kill it. And we can actually take that MG, I believe. Yes, we can. Let's do it. I want to take it with our infantry unit that's kind of already beat up. There we go. Let's see if this is a helpful idea or not. In fact, what I might try to do is get the MG into one of these buildings. Yep, let's do that. That should help out the partisans quite a bit. We'll send this guy back and keep pushing with the rest of the men. Don't worry, partisans. We're going to try to help you. All right, we've reached the holdout.
If we can defeat key units, we can force a retreat.
Let's fire some rifle grenades over. Actually, we got to get in range to fire rifle grenades. Don't need them. Don't need them. Good work. Oh my goodness, guys. We are actually helping the partisans. This is wonderful. All right, let's go help them over here. Look at the north of the city. The Germans are damn strong. Let's use the rifle grenade somewhere over here. Get them, boys. Keep them under fire. I want to try to get into one of those buildings without getting killed here. Rifle grenade. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. It didn't do a lot of damage, but still. There we go. Get in there, boys. Look at that. Half track. I want everybody attacking the half track. We've got a Piat with this group here, but I think we could even burn this thing out. Let's use that sticky grenade. Burn them, boys. Burn them out. Get them, get them, get them. Sticky. Oh, they just keep getting out of the way, just barely. They just barely get out of the way, man. Oh, no, I'm not messing with that. Forget that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gonna go over here and actually purchase some additional units. Boom, boom, and some reinforcements for our existing ones. We can also get them BARs, or should have gotten them a damn anti-tank rifle. Looking pretty good, my friends. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna grab an anti-tank weapon here with the Gurkhas. Just grab a Panzerschreck. Just a couple more units that I believe we have to destroy. And it might be incumbent upon us to head back to base and just kind of refresh these units. Look at that. Fallschirmjägers dropping a ton of Fallschirmjägers. Let's go kill them. And hopefully with the Gurkhas, with the actual Panzerfaust here, we can actually destroy the half-track. Again, thank you so much for stopping by, folks. Again, if you want to see your name pop up on the screen, just make sure to hit that follow button on Twitch. You'll even get a nice little song to commemorate your entry into the channel. Man, I want to kill that half-track. Come on, come on. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Oh, so close. Look at how he's backing up, man. Now we've got him trapped. Just when we think we've got him trapped, he backs up again. All right, you know what? Cut off his retreat. Oh, man, what a bastard. What a bastard. Thank you so much, General. We are just not going to destroy him with that. What I will do is pick up another bazooka with this sapper team. And now I want to send all of these guys back to base. Reinforce, get them nice and strong, and then head back out.
Move out, lad. Keep your eyes and ears sharp, your mouth shut, and you might get out of this one in peace.
We'll also make sure to get anti-tank rifles for any and all of those units. Hey, oh, look. Oh, yeah, so what I was going to say, Andrea, I absolutely want to do the ad time. We are restreaming this on both Twitch and YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube is a lot more strict with what we allow in terms of, like, you know, funny videos to play, etc. So for the time being, what I was going to say is I'll absolutely honor that later. I'm not going to honor it now. I really apologize for that, man. But the next time we are exclusively on Twitch, you betcha. You betcha, man.
We're losing a capture point.
Oh! Oh!
Nicely done. I have no doubt the local partisans will be more efficient allies now.
We just helped the partisans, boys. Feels tremendous.
Victory is ours.
And again, I promise you, Andrea, just remind me of that the next time you're on. You absolutely got an ad time coming your way, mate. Unless it's something you want me to share, like in terms of like a website or something like that, I'd be happy to share it now. But if it's going to be a video, yeah, we got to be careful. YouTube is not so forgiving. They don't like ad time. They only like their ad time. Well done. Okay, mission completed, folks. And I believe Avellino is under our control. Look at that, the tank unit trying to escape. I don't want this guy giving
Securing
away.
Avellino has reassured the partisans of our alliance. They're offering us the use of their operatives based in the town from now on. So long as we hold Avellino, of course.
Of course. No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I feel awful because I can't honor that, that particular purchase you made. We'll play another Tim and Eric advertisement after, don't you worry. Have I gotten you addicted to Tim and Eric videos yet? To bizarre videos that no one else watches but myself. All right, medkit would be an option here. Now that we have partisan connections, we can request their support. So we can actually observe, reveals intel on the target and removes fog of war. That's amazing. We can deploy partisans to sabotage the enemy supply line. Amazing. And we can even loot resources. So looting munitions, fuel, etc. And look at what the partisans look like. Just a guy, a partisan with a cigarette in his mouth. I love this look. Very cool. All right, guys, I'm liking it. We still have the eliminate officer mission, and he's up here. So we can continue our advance. But I think we're going to have to open up a second front. So I'm going to grab these riflemen, and I'm going to start opening up a second front over here near Pomigliano. I think you guys can see what I'm going for. I wish we could get some naval support this turn, but we are going to have to wait for those munitions to get up to snuff before that we make that happen. Yes, we have Super Chat, and also you can just, if you'd like, I think it's called Bits on Twitch. You can do that. Thank you, though. Let's see. I don't really want to move them up yet. Oh, wait a minute. Our bombers. Let's see if we can do any damage with them. We've mostly just used our airfields to provide supply to our men. But now that this guy is, like, out in the open, I wonder if we can take the Mitchells and bomb them. Let me see. So this is the interesting thing about the game. And, you know, some people are going to like this, some people are not. And that is that, like, you need munitions to do just about anything, right? To carry out an attack from the sea, to carry out an attack on land, you're going to need those munitions one way or another. So sometimes we got to wait. Good old military motto, isn't it? Hurry up and wait. That's what we have to do right now. So we just got to hurry up and wait. Gancello does look like a potential target later. Villa Literno too. In fact, let's start moving towards Villa Literno with some of these units, with the machine gun unit, with the medic as well. But I'm going to keep our Spec Ops unit right here, defending the area in an ambush stance. In fact... Oh, no, wait. They're already in an ambush stance. Never mind. Purchase units. You can see how much more expensive the Spec Ops company is here. Boom, boom, boom. So next turn, the advance will continue, don't you guys think? From Avellino to Benevento. Let's go ahead and use our medkit as well, just to get that additional boost in terms of our actual, you know, health, etc. Let's end the turn. Hold on. Oh, we already researched that. Okay, folks. The fight continues. Oh, that tank is not going to let us off without a fight. Oh, man. So they're going to hit us at Avellino. Does this mean another RTS battle, or is this just fought on the ground? I wonder. So they damaged our combat engineers pretty severely, but then they just kind of disappeared. They've got some mortars there, too. Sure, they're going to use that against us.
Rifle squad awaiting orders.
Okay, capturing Monte Cassino. Now, this is what we really need to do, guys. So look at how much work we've got ahead of us just to get to Monte Cassino. But taking out places like Villa Literno is really a good start, I think. Just kind of making sure that there's no areas near our main base, our main landing point where the enemy could attack us. So let's move in there. And what we're going to do is take these riflemen, and we are moving up to Villa Literno as we speak. Ma perché? There we... Pronto. They don't want to move for some reason. Oh, man. Absolutely, Petrus, you're right. I need to get some more emotes for Twitch. 100%, man. I'm going to have to sit down with the master himself, Dave Jiju. He's usually the one to walk me through that stuff, and absolutely want to add some more stuff. I've got a few ideas, actually. Quite a few ideas, so yes, you're absolutely right, man. I'm quite the procrastinator on any tech-related stuff. So what I have noticed, and again, keep in mind, this is very early access, but like even some of the movement is kind of messed up. Like when you right-click on certain areas, it doesn't allow you to move there. We had the same issue with the medics. Certain times the medics can't heal a particular group of troops. So yeah, it's really, we're going to have to see what they do here, what they decide to do to remedy those issues. But I think there's a lot of work to be done. Still a beautiful, beautiful game. So see, it lets us move the engineers this way. Did not let us move them to the north. Come on, armor. Let's see if we can destroy this German armored company, folks. Would be a hell of a positive thing for us here. Hoorah! All right. Now, Benevento is our next target. They've got an entire mortar team there. I'm going to push forward. I have no doubt the mortar team is probably going to let fire directly on our position. It wouldn't surprise me in the least, really. Just want to make sure we always have kind of a group of reinforcements, and I'm so sorry to my English friends. I just now realized we can get some UK troops as well, which we definitely want to, especially the armored company. I think it's the only armored company we can actually get during these battles, but it's 200 manpower, so hopefully next turn we can go ahead and get it. In fact, let me see if I can cancel, because I think I can. I want to see if I can cancel my previous purchase. Maybe not. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can. Yes, we can. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll go to our UK forces. So, medics, sappers. The sappers are tremendous. Let's get some of those. And I'm just going to wait so that we can get one of these anti-tank detachments, because the Germans have been getting more and more armored units here on Italian soil. Pronto? Avanza. 25. Welcome, my friends. Yeah, today, I gotta say it, I love my Twitch viewers too, but today YouTube won. 25 viewers on YouTube, 4 on Twitch. Well played, YouTubers. Now, again, I love both of you, but the way I usually what I usually tell people is, if you want to see me play strange indie games, you know, as well as like maybe more mainstream games, then make sure to follow me on Twitch. I also play strategy there, but I do try. Every time I play a strategy game, I make sure that you guys, my YouTube subs, get to see that, because I know that's what you come here for, and I want to make sure that I provide that. Is there any RTS? No, there's definitely RTS, Kyle. So, the folks that have been here a little while, we've already fought 2 battles. There is definitely an one battle. There's definitely an RTS element to the game, 100%. And in fact, I had a poll yesterday. I might do a poll today asking the viewers, did they think that the addition of the turn-based stuff was a good or bad thing? 2/3 thought it was a good thing, 1/3 thought it was a bad thing. And let me tell you, when you're a game developer, you don't want a difference that dramatic. You want maybe like 10% that don't like it. That's not good, you know, so they're going to have to find a way to really make this work. Currently, this is how it works, basically, Kyle, is like, if you attack a unit kind of here on land, you're just going to have the turn-based fight, but if you attack a unit that's in a city, then you get the RTS fight, is the way it works right now. Now, keep in mind, this is very, very early access. That could change. Look at that, guys. Our British allies grabbed Villa Literno. It's good to see that. And in fact, we'll show our friend here how to set up the machine gun. He is Captain Rex. Tom Cougar, give Gates of Hell some more time. It took Men of War Assault Squad years before it felt complete. Not to mention that game is based on still doesn't feel done. You know, the problem, Tom, is, and it's a shame, dude. It really is. Like, I really wanted to find, like, a good multiplayer World War II game. And Gates of Hell looked like a great choice. But there are, like, 3 games up on any given day. Like, there's nobody playing it, man. And consequently, I upload videos on it, and we get, like, you know, 400, 500 views. We broke 1,000 views with one Company of Heroes video within, like, 10 hours, which, thank you so much, guys, by the way. So if I can find a game that appeals to a larger audience but still stays in our niche, I'm going to do it. I will definitely still give Gates of Hell a chance, but I got to be honest with you. Seeing how the Call to Arms guys dealt with the last one, I don't think they're going to have much luck, man. I don't know what they're doing wrong. I think maybe just marketing is not very good on their part. Like, they're just not marketing their game correctly. But yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I wanted to see more players there. All right, let's hit Benevento. Actually, first... kind of want to destroy this guy first. But then we can't attack Benevento this turn. Yeah, attacking Benevento is more important. Here we go. Can't wait for mods. Yeah. Okay, Benevento's ours. Now we just have to deal with this guy right here. Unfortunately, we do have a mortar crew right there. I think, though, we might have enough points to call on our bombers from the airfield. Yeah, baby. Let's check this out. Strategic bombing run. Incendiary run. Applies burn status on infantry. Yeah, let's try an incendiary run, guys. This is going to be our first one. Speaking of the Geneva Convention, here we go. White Foss. Boom. Oh, look how awesome that was. Just torch them, man. WW2 Napalm always puts a smile on my face. All right, let's keep hitting them. We're going to have to get this rifle squad the hell out of here. Getting badly hit. Yes, mods will be great on Gates of Hell. Schnitzel Fritzl, nah, Men of War has never done good in multiplayer. 99% of the players on Men of War are bots. Shame, really. Yeah, man. Man, Schnitzel, you read my mind. Like, I don't understand, because I see, like, a perfectly good game, and the first week it'll do really good on multiplayer, and then after, it's like you go on, you got, like, 2 games that are up. And that's the whole reason why I don't do more Call to Arms stuff. I really gave it a chance. I think I was actually one of the first YouTubers to upload stuff on it. But I don't know, man. I don't even have the answer as to why they don't do well. Like, I'm convinced it's a marketing thing. Because I never heard about the game. I went out and found it. You know what I mean? And then I had to ask for a key, when a lot of these companies will just send me a key automatically. So already they might need some help with PR. But hey, nobody wants to hire PR guys these days. So why do you think I'm currently unemployed? It's PR is just, yeah, for whatever reason, people try to skip it now. And I think that's a big problem. Again, I'm biased here, so I'm just guessing, but that would be my guess, frankly. Remember, kids, only the losers disobeyed the Geneva Convention, says Petrospada. Oh, boy. Not always, though. Not always, Petrus. Not in every war. Alright, let's see. Medkit for this guy, too. Again, I just want to make sure that these guys are kept in supply. I want to go to Cancello, but the thing is, I'm worried about that unit there. The mechanized company. So I'm going to wait one more turn, and I think at some point, we're going to get some, we can get some of that British Armored Division, and we'll send them to the north to take Cancello. We might even be able to get to the officer. We still have 2 days to get there. I don't think. I think it's going to be a really tough push. We're still going to try, though. Geneva Convention, what is that? Says General Kenobi. What's a peace treaty? What is not using white phosphorus on your enemies? That don't exist. I agree, it's a little strange to have rules applied to war, but nonetheless, they absolutely have their uses. Like, when an enemy is beaten, he's beaten, you know? Can't do a thing against that company. We absolutely are going to have to get that British division. You know, at the meantime, we could try to grab Pompeii. I'm hoping that they don't have anybody defending the area. But I'm going to swing south to Pompeii. I'll even set up our MG over here. It's going to be a strange siege battle if I'm only attacking with machine gun units. Alright, guys. Still love that burning. That looks really nice. Next day. Yeah, we know. Next day. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Why did they disappear? We had some men disappear. Alright, I think it's wounded going back home. Napoli. Purchase units. UK forces. Armored company. That's what we wanted. Beautiful. Next turn, we'll have a nice armored company on the way. And I'll complement it with just a rifle division and an assault engineer detachment. Now let's see if we can get to that officer. I don't think we can. Oh, aspetta. No. Wrong area. No! I think we have to cross. Yep, it's the wrong area. Oh, well, we can still come across this way. No! Damn it, tank. That was my fault. So through here? We can't get there through the woods, so we are going to have to go up here, then across, from what I understand. That's a really strong enemy. Let's see if we can bring in our bombers. That might be the way to go about this. Let's get our good old-fashioned napalm strike. How much does it cost? Unfortunately, it's too expensive. But hopefully next turn we can do something about it. Fire! Got some enemy artillery just kind of hiding all over the damn place here. Cheesemaker's trying to stop the fun of war. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can grab Pompeii. I think we can. Grazie. And there we go! Yet another city added to our... And there's Mount Vesuvius, for those of you wondering. This is the thing responsible for killing so many people in ancient times in Pompeii. By the way, how many of you guys have been to Pompeii? I've actually been there. It is a pretty... breathtaking, not in a sense... Well, it is beautiful, but breathtaking in the sense of, like, showing just how quickly and how fleeting life can be, you know? One day you're enjoying a nice bath in your palatial Roman mansion. The next day you're covered in lava. Yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, folks. Okay, molto bene. Let's go. We can go to Nocera. Actually, 70, that may have given us the necessary munitions to carry out that attack. Let me see. Let's take a look at our airfield here. No, not Benevento, not Avellino. Umogliano. No, we're gonna have to wait. That's alright, though. While we won't engage the mechanized unit, we will start moving up the road here. Whoa, what do we got going on here?
Hey, Agrippa.
Oh, thank you, Uniting Summer. Subscribed again. Thank you, sir. Welcome aboard. OCB. Didn't get closer than Naples, sadly, and I missed out on the last David Gilmour concert. But hopefully soon I will get to go there. Did I just miss a conversation about... David Gilmour. Okay, yeah, she's talking about Pompeii. Yeah, absolutely. Napoli is beautiful, by the way. I love Naples. I'm still a big fan of just southern Italy in general. I love northern Italy too, but southern Italy I think is better. From my perspective. That's just the aesthetic I kind of prefer. Although, strangely enough, I hold Milan above every one of them. The city of Milan specifically is top for me in the north. Forza Milano. So they've got a machine gun waiting for us there. I don't think there's any safe way to get the Cancello here. We just need to continue our attacks against these areas here. Sant'Agata di Goti, etc. Let's go for it. Saint Agatha? General Kenobi. Alright, yeah, that's a cause for concern. Machine gun right there. This is almost an Italian swear word, this right here. Caiazzo, but Caiazzo is fine, but anybody that speaks Italian knows that this is very close to being a certain word. Abre fuoco. Strange. Can't seem to attack. Alright, let's see if our armor arrived yet. So the armor hasn't arrived. Might be that we just have to wait an additional turn for that to show up. I don't like this. The enemy's kind of starting to move across. So we got some skill points here for our Spec Ops company. Look at these raiding flares. This would be great during nighttime, but we also have that white phosphorus barrage. That's what I'm really trying to get to. Unfortunately, we have to purchase this one by one, so we got to get the Weasel first. Now we can go for raiding flares. And mark target vehicle. Canceling ambush stance. So interesting, when we cancel that ambush stance, we still have to wait a turn for them to be prepared. Alright. Alright. And I think we have a better chance going right up this bridge instead of... Although that bridge looks destroyed, I think it is. We might have to go for this bridge. Let's take a look here. The question is, can we hit the officer this turn? No. No, we cannot. The officer gets away, unfortunately, but perhaps... I want to bring over some additional units over here, so actually all the guys from Pompeii can start moving this way. Nocera we'll worry about a little bit later. Hades, this game looks pretty good. Yeah, I seem to think so. I mean, there have been some complaints, and understandable complaints too. But I like it. I like it. Now, what's concerning me is why we haven't received that, maybe I need to wait a little longer, the armored company yet. All right, let's end the turn. More Stuka dive bombing attacks. Although they were a lot more frequent when we first started playing. Man, tremendous hit. Even from the pack gun, he could still do a lot of damage there to the infantry. No time for mercy. Oh, he's backing up. He's backing up. Sneaky bastard.
Damn, the officer got away. Opportunities like that don't come up often.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. What can I say? Okay, let's take a look over here. So rifle detachment. So as you can see there, a few units did arrive, but those tanks didn't. I wonder what that's about. If maybe they just take a little longer to get to the battlefield. We're going to order some more. I mean, I want to see what happens here. So let's purchase units. Actually, we have to wait a turn before we get additional ones, but I'm going to try to purchase some additional armor. Again, there's a lot of unanswered questions because the game is in such an early state. What do we got there? Maybe some supplies. Oh. Let's fall back to Benevento with this unit. And I also want to see what's in here. I wonder if these combat engineers can repair this. Maybe they can. Yep, there is a repairability. Of course, just like anything else in this game, it costs points. But that's going to be my goal, is to try and repair that tank. And who knows, we might even need to attempt to push through here. I mean, this is how desperate things are getting on this particular front. We can't just stay here. We might need to attempt to push at the very least. What do we got here? Doesn't really show you what you're finding. Like, I was actually looking over here at the resources to see if anything was changing, but it doesn't seem it is. Ah, that's Assassin's Creed 2 taught you that word. Yes, C-A-Z-Z-O is a Italian swear word. Although I think it's mostly used in the north. I could be wrong. Ma che cazzo. All right, folks, we're still waiting on that support. I'm hoping that it is going to show up sooner rather than later. Bastardo. That was pretty rough. Just a heavy MG attack on our infantry. We're going to be able to flank attack them with the tanks, but I wish we could be using our tanks for something a little more useful. Okay, we'll wipe them out at least. Attack, boys! The Churchills will save the day. We got an 88 over here. Not good. Not good. At least there doesn't seem to be any supporting fire. Good work, boys. I'll go ahead and use a med kit here for this unit. I'm very concerned about that gun. The thing is, right, this is an anti-aircraft gun, but we can see it's an 88. Now, an 88 can damage tanks. However, when we look at the stats here, it doesn't look like it would damage us. That begs the question, is this a good idea or not? And I'm almost certain that it's not a good idea yet. So, for now, I'm just going to kind of hopefully pull back, hopefully out of range, although I think he's more than likely can still see us. And we're going to move forward with the rest of these units over here, including the machine gun unit. But what I am really curious about, man, I need to see where those damn tanks are. And maybe this is going to be the tank. I don't know if you guys hear that in the background. One of the negative aspects of living in Portugal, or really any southern European country, is... Oh, yeah, 3 days to arrive. Okay. Is that, unfortunately, people park their cars, like, instead of putting themselves in a parking lot, there's not a lot of parking locations. So people park their cars where they really shouldn't. And so people are trying to go to work, and they want to back out. Just imagine you want to back out, and now you got a car behind you. And this is a reality. So if you guys hear that honking, that's what that is. And I see it here and without exaggeration, I see it here every single day. Every single day. I swear, if the Portuguese government allowed me to give out tickets from a private capacity and gave me, like, you know, a commission on tickets paid, I would not be doing YouTube. I would not be doing any YouTube. I would be like Scrooge McDuck, swimming in money. But, for whatever reason, you know, it is what it is, man. New country, new rules, right? Right now we can absolutely use our overwhelming firepower. Oh, but we can't see him. Damn. All right, I'm going to get my Spec Ops units a little closer here, because I want to see if I can get a visual. There we go. There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch. He's going to open fire. We are going to open fire too, but from a different area. Keep eyes on target. Keep eyes on target, boys. Let's liberate Gancello. This is going to be very danger close for even the people in this town. Yeah, didn't do... Well, it didn't kill him, but still a lot of damage, of course. And we might be able to finish him off. Let's go to Pomigliano. Shock status on infantry or armored units. Strategic bombing run, boys. We're hitting them with everything we've got. See what happens when you start capturing the airfields and getting the off-map artillery. Makes things a lot easier. There we go, man. One more attack and that guy's gone. Yeah, we just get one unit through. Gonna have to get aggressive here. But yeah, it looks like, look at that. They've completely closed these bridges. So there's simply no point in advancing any further this way. So we're going to start moving the great, not the great retreat, but the great counter-advance, let's call it, from this location at Villa Literno. And again, simply because there's no point to remain here if we can't get across those bridges. I'll keep checking, though. I'll check this one, too, but I think it's also destroyed. I think Sant'Agnata dei Goti is going to be one of the few ways to get across. Oh, the Black Prince heavy tank. Unfortunately, not available in the pre-alpha preview. That's going to be one that we don't get to look at. If the car is small enough... Oh, thank you for following us, Linny Fish Gaming. Cheers, man. If the car is small enough, you can always just turn them into a terrible position. We did that a lot to people using our parking illegally while I was in a hostel. Jeez. You know, like oh, I see what you mean. Like you actually move their car. Jeez. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. See, here that would probably cause a conflict of some sort.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Owen Wilson. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Owen Wilson loves the Agrippa Maxenia stream. He really does. He watches every stream, guys. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask. Medkit. The concerning part is, though, still have not seen armor. It said 3 days, right? 3 days? Have you guys seen armor? Maybe it's not yet available. We'll see next turn, because we should be getting that support. And you know what I really want to do? Oh, man. So we can get over here with the engineers, and we can actually repair this tank. We're going to have to wait a turn, but that is absolutely something we can do. Now, of course, our main goal is just to capture Monte Cassino. And the one cool thing, they mentioned this at the beginning of the campaign, is in this game, you decide how to do that however you want. Now, they're not showing it in this pre-release alpha, but basically on the the video that the developers made or whatever, they explain that in the real game you're going to be able to decide where you want to attack Italy. If you can be insane and go to Piedmont or go to Milan and attack in the north of the country instead of the south, it's completely up to you. You could even attack on the Roman coast, right there at Rome. So there's just so many options. Pretty cool stuff, I think. Got some influence rewards here. That's good to know. 23 of you. See, it's a shame because we don't see who subs to us on YouTube, but on Twitch we immediately see who follows us. Oh, they dropped mines. Look at that. Mine layers. Oh, so a Stuka dive bomb attack, but they also brought in some sort of plane that just dropped mines in that location.
Combat unit ready for action.
All right, we're going to do another poll here. I love this new poll system. It's possibly like the only cool thing that YouTube Live has done in a very long time. And basically, I can create a poll here. You guys can all vote on it. It allows everybody to kind of engage with the stream. And again, it's totally anonymous. So you don't have to be afraid. Nobody's going to see what you have to say. I'm just going to be completely blatantly honest on this poll. Do you see this? And again, we're going to keep in mind, this is very early access. Do you see this? What would be a good question here? I'm not going to say an improvement, but I'm seeing as a valid contender for the Co-Series. All right. Let's be honest here, guys, because the developers explicitly said they want, like, the advice from the community. They want that community feedback. Let's give it to them. Let's see if this is a valid contender. Sounds very cash money to me, says Petrospod. I truly hope they can pull it off. Yeah, man. No, there's a lot to be done, but they were very open about that. They weren't trying to hide that. They were very open about, like, this is going to take some time. You know, it's not going to be easy, etc., etc. All right, what I really want to do is repair this guy. So let's see. Repair. No. Okay, so that doesn't count. He's a mechanized unit, but it doesn't count as that kind of target. Let's get over to Caiazzo. We're probably going to take a hit over here, though, from the 88, so maybe we send the infantry in first. I think that's the wise choice. If our infantry gets killed, we can live with that. We can't live with the tank getting killed. See, once again, this movement issue. Okay, but at least it's letting us know we can't move there, can't move there, can't move there. Maybe here? The movement needs to be sorted for sure. There's no doubt about that. See, if it has the X, it means you can't move there. It says we can move to that location. But you gotta... Yep, see, it finally took it. It finally took it. So that's kind of a perfect visual of an unfinished game. But they're gonna work on it, of course. So we definitely want to hit the anti-aircraft emplacement. Because, of course, it can turn into an anti-infantry emplacement just as easily. We could almost kill this thing. Oh, look at that. If the heavy MG was close enough, he would be able to shoot this thing down. For now, we're just going to keep him on Overwatch. Yeah, we might as well. We're not going to be able to defend with him. Let's at least attack, damage this thing. We're not going to take much damage in return because we're very quick with this attack.
Commander,
So...
if we can recapture the regional hospital,
a new mission.
we can severely hamper German operations and gain a lifeline of our own.
So again, you keep getting these additional missions as you go through that you can, you know, should you choose to accept them, they're going to help you out. Capturing the hospital would definitely be a huge improvement, and with all the beatings that our men have taken throughout this campaign, probably a very good idea. And look at that, guys! We got our tanks! Oh, I'm excited now. So we do get our armored units. Oh, guys, I am excited. Let's push forward. Oh, wow. I was about to say, like, all right, we're getting to the end of the stream now if that had not been available, but thankfully it is. It just takes a while, so it takes 3 turns for those armored companies to even show up. I can accept that. I can live with it. I think Nochera is the only place left to capture here to the west. Really, it's the south. But my main focus is going to be getting that hospital and getting Cayazzo, because I want to get this damn airfield. It's been attacking us since the beginning of the stream, bombarding our men, hurting them left and right. I won't have it anymore, man. We got to do something about it. So let's do something about Pignataro Maggiore. Or is it Pignataro? I think it's Pignataro, not Pignataro. What's wrong with me? Damn American fool. There we go. If the enemy only had the wherewithal to bombard that area right now, we could have an early end to the war. This morning, a German artillery barrage destroyed both American, Free Italian, and British forces on the ground. Every single man died. Well, that's it in today's news. Yeah, that would be terrible, man. No. Oh, maybe I can... No, I was going to say maybe I can get rid of the minefield. Maybe one of these combat engineers can get rid of the minefield. No, it doesn't seem like it. There's one more thing I'd like to do, although I don't think we have enough requisition points to do it, and that is bring in supply here from our airfield at Pomigliano. Okay. Although now, you know, it's hard for them to push us back. At this point, I feel the invasion is in full force. There's almost nothing they can do to stop us. Once we start getting tanks out there, multiple infantry units, you know, there's no way they're going to push us back. At most, they can try to hold our attacks off, but they are in some real trouble. Let's try to see if we can't bring in that MG crew. Although it looks like we would actually take more damage with the Grenadier detachment. Yeah, no matter what we do against the Grenadiers, we are going to take some damage. Man, that is a tough unit at Alife. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, wait a minute. What happens if we get into this vehicle? Now, this I've never tried. I think we're going to have to take these guys out with a bombardment. There's going to be no other way. They're just too strong. So let's get to the Pomigliano airfield. First of all, I want to see if we can get them from the ship, but no, we have to wait for munitions. No, we've got to wait for munitions for sure. In the meantime, though, we are proceeding towards the new front. You see, they don't have to hold up the attack if they turn coat and become part of... Exactly, modern war strats, bro. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. All right. Still got to move the armor. I'm really tempted to move the armor over here just to destroy that vehicle, but we're not getting across there anyway, so why bother? Now, I wonder if they could, like, rebuild the bridge and attack Villa Literno and Caserta. That's kind of my nightmare scenario right now. So I'm hoping that's not the case, and just to be safe, I think it's in our best interest just to keep these guys in the ambush stance. Maybe even get another spec op unit and just kind of set them up around here in ambush stance to keep the enemy away. I'll keep the machine gunner here for now. I do still want to move this infantry over there. Come on. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Quante21. Really appreciate that, man. Wow, indeed. Petra spotted with the wow from Owen Wilson every time someone new follows. Owen is so excited at the growth of our channels, guys. I can't tell you enough. I wish TMZ would do a bit on it, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Why is Owen Wilson in, like, every horrific B movie possible? Like, the worst of the worst B movies. And I remember when I was a kid, like, I used to love the guy. I thought he was so funny. Now, I think his life situation is funny. That's about it. Or his acting career. Let's get some medkits here. What I'd also like to really do, we're going to bring these guys to Benevento and open up a wider front. Because from Benevento, we can go to Vientiaturo. Then we go to Carpinone. Keep going north, Venafro. Over time, we get to Monte Cassino. And you can see when you look at Monte Cassino just how imposing of a structure it is, how difficult it would be for guys to actually breach this location. The one group that did manage to do it, the 442, 442nd Infantry Division. And actually, when I was in college, I was doing an Asian American literature class, and I read a book. Can't remember for the life of me. I'm sure if I sat and thought for a bit, I could probably remember the name. But it's about a Japanese American that decides not to fight, and sort of the ridicule he faces, etc. There was a lot of, you know, it's very difficult for Japanese Americans during this time, of course. But the 442, anyway, was mostly Japanese American troops that went out to fight the Germans, and they did an amazing job. They managed to take Monte Cassino, of course, with the help of a lot of other divisions. But if you guys don't know anything about the 442nd, make sure to look them up at some point. Let's just move a little. Let's just take. I can't help myself. I want to get a look here. Let's get a look. No, no. That's a bad. We're gonna get ambushed. All right. Let's just stay here. Yeah, we're just gonna stay here with this unit. Do we have any points to spend? No, we're going to have to wait another turn. I see, so we're not getting resources every turn. I think this is because not every turn necessarily represents a day. Well, it has to, because we got next day here. That's a little strange. The only one we have to move is going to be this one. But again, we're waiting for reinforcements. There's not much they can do. In fact, we're going to have to bombard this area before we get to Alife. I'm almost certain. Bienvenuto Alife.
Unit ready for action.
Got some intel on General Tauba's location. Several armored companies were spotted roaming in the north. Tauba could be lurking in any one of them. Time to go hunting.
Okay, guys, General Tauba. Of course, this is the actual general here defending Italy for the Germans. So taking him out would be a massive boost for us. First things first, though, we got to get rid of this this guy blocking the road to Alife. And I think the only way to do that is going to be to bombard him. And yes, we are going to have to use napalm on a town. This is rough, but we got to do it, folks. Incendiary run. Wish him luck. Bombs away. Oh yeah, I'd say that's effective. Let's see if we can break in. And yeah, they are crushed after that bombardment. Should be able to break right through. Again, though, not allowing us... There we go. I was going to say not allowing us to make the attack. Okay. There we go, folks. Getting closer to Alife as well. I want to bring in the machine gun to support us here on this push.
Jackpot, Commander. We've located an airfield
Nice.
in the north, within range of Monte Cassino. We take that airfield, we'll have the upper hand.
And that particular
Sir,
airfield there,
we've received a
Pignatore
mayday
Maggiore,
from
is
one of our
essential.
reconnaissance pilots. His aircraft was shot down, but he and his intel survived. We'll need to effect a rescue before the enemy finds him.
This is another thing that may or may not appeal to everybody, and that is, I think you guys have noticed, like, how much time have we spent doing RTS? Like, maybe 20% of the stream, 10% even? It's, or, excuse me, yeah, RTS. This is really much more a turn-based experience right now. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, I know a lot of people on YouTube here, on my channel, are huge fans of turn-based stuff. I like turn-based stuff myself. I prefer RTS, though, I'm not going to lie to you. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this works. It really is. Hey, if anybody wants to be a real champ here, really help out the channel, just do me a favor, go on Twitter or whatever you young people use these days, and just do a hashtag with my video, or with, you know, put the Company of Heroes 3 hashtag and then link to my video here, or link to the live stream. I would really appreciate that, guys. I'm an old man at this point. I don't even know how that stuff works, to be honest. Let's go take out the anti-armor. And Alife. Go, boys. Chance to prove themselves.
Germans killed some of our riflemen.
Oh, hell! We just got crushed as we approached. There's got to be a hidden machine gun somewhere here, or they have somebody in ambush. That's okay, boys. That's okay. We got a tank coming. Oh, no, the tank is not going to be able to get across that. Or he should be able to next turn, I think. And what about this situation? Here's another trouble spot. I'm just going to run right back to Benevento. Never mind. We just came to say hello. Hold on, guys. Let me turn off Steam. OCB says, was that a casino at the Tex division got mauled, or was that later? I remember something about hearing after the war about how badly handled the division was. I'm not familiar with that, but I know that the 442, I'm pretty sure, but let me look here quickly. Like, their casualty count was insane, basically. Let me see. Okay. Suffered casualties of 1,272 men. 17 missing, 44 non-combat injuries, 972 wounded, and 239 killed. In the process, a distance of only 40 miles. They rested from 25th July to 15th August when the 442nd moved to patrol the Arno. So this is just one of the different times they took casualties. Mostly Japanese ancestry. And in my opinion, they have the best Division song ever. I kind of feel like we might be able to get away with playing the Division song on YouTube, but I'm not going to chance it. What we'll do is after the stream, we'll shut off the YouTube stream. We'll go to Twitch, and we'll do a little information on the 442. In fact, I won't only just do a song, but I'll show you guys a mini documentary for anybody interested. So that's another reason to follow me on Twitch. We get to watch some mini documentaries. As long as they are historically relevant, then we should be good. But first, I want to take Alife. Alife belongs to me. Let's see if there's anything else we want to do here. We could bring in some bombers. We could also bring in just some good old-fashioned supply. Yeah, taking out the anti-armor, I think we could probably bomb them this turn. Let's see. Pomigliano? Nope. A dive bomb run. This will work. This will work. Who's dive bombing? Can somebody call the plane? Here we go. What kind of a plane is it, boys? Is that a P-21? A tank killer? I think it is. All right, there we go, guys. Got that out of the way. I bet the infantry's quite happy with that. The people of Alife, on the other hand, not exactly super excited about that development. What can I say? You can't please them all, you know? That's the nature of war. Some people just can't be pleased. One thing I want to do, if we can afford it, is purchase yet another armor company here. At some point, I want to try this Indian artillery battery. But currently, I feel much more safe getting the armored company. Let's do that. And rifle detachment. Let's get this guy way behind the line. We don't want these infantry to be completely destroyed. That doesn't help us one bit. And again, so far, the biggest glitch that I've noticed is the glitch with the medics. Like, for some units, they can repair them. Some infantry units they can repair. I think it's specialized infantry units, but as for the infantry, the standard infantry, they can't do anything for them. Maybe that's normal, though, because the standard infantry has their own med kits, so... I don't know. More skills for the armored company. Let's get a fuel drop. That's always nice. Okay. Oh, and I just realized now we've got these additional bonuses to the existing skills. I could get used to that. So we got to capture the hospital, recover recon intel, and possibly take General Tauba at Carpinone. So still a lot to be done, man. So much here that we could potentially do. Got the same with this armored company. Oh, let's see the passive traits. Look at this, man. They've got so many different traits. We could even get Coldstream guards. This is incredible. I'm loving this aspect of the game. This is so cool. So we can actually get even a 3-inch mortar team. Just unbelievable. All right. And 2 points available. Let's get the critical repair bonus. And the fuel drop. Now, this applies to all units. Even infantry units have the ability to unlock requisition points. And I think that's going to be a really, really cool addition to the Company of Heroes brand. Although not everybody's going to agree with me. Let's take a look at that poll, by the way. Let's see how people voted. So, the question was, do you see this as a valid contender for the Company of Heroes series? We got 19 votes. And again, this is what I'm talking about, man. It's really split. 68% say yes. 32% say no. You know, that's like a 7-30 split right there. I wouldn't say, from a marketing perspective, that that's good. Okay? Like, you want more like an 80-20? That's okay. You know, 20% that are like, I'm not crazy about it, but... And again, we've only got 20 people voting on that. If we had 100 people voting on that, we'd get an even more concise answer. But again, as a straw poll, that's... And tell me if you guys agree. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but as a straw poll, I wouldn't say that's great. It's not great. All right, let's see here. So they're gonna have to capture that particular group somehow. Alife's near the hours.
The benefits of capturing the hospital are clear, sir. It's time to make our move.
I agree. And look at that. We have a long time to hunt General Tauba. It's not like something we have to do instantaneously. Let's capture that hospital.
Great work capturing the hospital, Commander. That ought to take the sting out of the German operation for a while. If your men need treating, send them on over.
Oh, nice, guys. We got the hospital. Now, hunting General Tauba. is the next thing we need to focus on, and it looks like he could possibly be here, but he could also possibly be here. There's a number of different locations in which this guy could be hiding, secreting himself away, as it were, to avoid us. So we're going to keep on looking for him.
We lost a gun crew.
See what we got here. Very cool. Support from the civilian population improves territory sight range. That is awesome. Let's move up our 2nd Armored Division here. There we go. And actually, I completely ignored Caiazzo. We've got to go to Caiazzo. Another reason that Caiazzo, number one, it is close to an Italian curse word, but the other reason that I remember it is, I'm absolutely certain that when I was living in Milan, one of the subway stations was something Caiazzo. I think it was Piazza Caiazzo. So like every time I see it, I get a little nostalgia, a nostalgia tickle, you know. And for me, being a fairly cynical guy or fairly, I don't want to use the term like depressed, but melancholy fellow, nostalgia for me is always sad because it just makes me go, damn it, life was so much better then. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Some people love nostalgia. For me, it's like, no. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember the good times. Per cazzo. And again, sending some units to Benevento also would be in our best interests. We're going to hold off for now. Because we still have another tank division here. So here we go, pushing forward. And you know what? Actually, next I'm going to get that Indian artillery division. I really want to see how that ends up working for us. If it's good or if it's totally useless. I mean, let's face it, artillery in any World War II game is going to be beneficial. Yeah, so we have to wait a bit. You know what, while we're at it, let's get a sapper detachment, and let's get rifle infantry here. I think the visuals on the map are the prettiest thing so far, like just the towns, etc. But for any of you guys on YouTube, even in like that game Strategic Mind that came out pretty recently, I'll be honest with you, it looks pretty similar, like visually. I'm not gonna say it's like better or worse. So like I said, they're gonna really have to gussy this up, man, to just make this like really pretty, touch everything up, especially the RTS stuff. Because I think it's at its worst in some of the RTS battles. But also kind of looks nice with some of the actual battles themselves. Like when the guys are in conflict, it looks great. It looks absolutely great. But of course it does. We love to see conflict, you know? All right, and then end the turn. Yeah. Yeah, Brian. Absolutely, man. Make sure to vote on that poll. Oh, nice. 25 votes now. Let's see if it's changed. Yeah, man, I think it's really seems to be like 1/3 are not happy with that. Like, really not happy. In fact, we're going to do a new poll. Just to see how much people dislike that or not. This will be an interesting poll. I'm just going to say, hey, Greg, how you doing, man? Kind of sad there is no French troop. We also had some Italian subscribers come in and get really frustrated that there are no Italians as far as we can see. But let's hope that they eventually add those in. Let's hope they don't make it like a DLC thing. Can you guys imagine to play as Italy or France? You have to play DLC. I would hate that. But here, we're going to do this poll. And this poll is going to be even more revealing. So we're going to end this current poll. Thank you so much for voting, guys. 25 votes. And like I said, the question is, do you see this as a valid contender for the Company of Heroes series? Yes, 68%. No, 31%. That's not good. Oh yeah, it just changed a bit. That's not good, man. That's 1 and 3. So this is the next pull. And this will really be revealing. Oh, it's not letting me do a poll. What the hell? Let me refresh the YouTube studio. Okay, here's the new poll, and that's going to be for those that dislike the turn-based element. How much? And I'll put some different answers here. All right, here we go. So this is going to be the really harsh poll for devs. Yeah, take a look there, guys. I love that. So the poll even pops up. That's kind of cool, man, right on the screen. Petros, a great way to ruin your company's credits to make Italian forces a DLC in a game based in Italy. Dude, you have no idea. Not just ruin your... Look, Italians can be very vengeful when they want to be. If you did that, I know my Italian friends would be enraged. So let's hope that the Italians will be added. The other... And I'm not sure... I'm not as familiar with the invasion of Italy. But let's think about this, okay? At some point, the Italian troops moved up to the Republic of Salo with Mussolini. And they were no longer... Like, they were basically just a German puppet. They had no control, and the Germans mostly were in control of the cities. Maybe that's why, but I'm not sure if we're even that deep into the war. I'm really not. And I have to say, YouTube absolutely crushed Twitch today in terms of viewership, although I really would appreciate it, guys. If those of you that have not yet joined us on Twitch, please follow us over there. We've been having so much fun there lately with the GeoGuessr. It's a geography-based game. We've just been doing a lot of weird, different stuff that we don't do here on YouTube that I promise you're going to like it. I promise. I also open up about myself, so you get to hear about this depressed bastard all day, and a little schadenfreude, you know? Feel better about your own life. All right, let's get into this. I want to try and find this general, but more importantly, my goal is to destroy that airfield. It's been bombarding us non-stop. I'm sick of this thing. I want it blown up. So let's go to Nataro Maggiore, and I'm almost certain, by the way, this is going to give us an RTS battle. How could it not? I mean, this is a huge airfield. So let's go over there. We'll try to soften things up before we actually do head over there. All right, let's see this poll. So far, okay. So 9 votes so far. Nobody said it's going to stop me from buying the game. Just, I can get over it, and some people are saying I've got to wait and see. I think I'm on the I've got to wait and see. Yeah, I'm also on the I've got to wait and see line as well, for sure. It could be great. It could be a complete failure. It depends how they approach this. So far, I kind of like it. What it reminds me of, a lot of people have said, like, Total War and Company of Heroes, which I think is actually kind of a cool mix. I'm getting a different look. For me, it's like Strategic Mind and Company of Heroes. Exactly, but that was later, right, Brian? Yeah, that was later on in the conflict. Exactly. Not now. In fact, I think we have a date somewhere, don't we? It's too early for that. The Italians are still here, essentially. Forza Italia. See the medic, or in this case, it's the engineer. There we go. I guess we just have to wait for that movement to end before we touch any of the other units. Yep, that's what it is. Now, see, they're going to have to fix that. Because people like to move quickly, we shouldn't have to wait for that guy to complete his movement before being able to move another group. Now we're moving these guys forward. We're getting close. We are getting close. I might just ignore Caiazzo in an effort to go straight for Nataro Maggiore. Let's see if our incendiaries can reach him. Just barely. What an unfortunate enemy target. We can just barely reach him with our white phosphorus bombardment. Let's burn him up. So see, Greg says the turn-based side is great. Makes you engage with your unit and the game plan. Yeah, the other thing I really like, or one of the few things I really like about this approach, because I'm still very skeptical on a lot of stuff here, is this skill stuff. The ability to, like, slowly unlock skills as you win battles. That's very Total War-like. And if this is the closest we can get to World War II and Total War having a baby, then maybe this could be pretty amazing. Hey, Fat Phillip. What's up, buddy? Is it released? Yeah, yes and no. This is pre-release, but currently you can play it, I believe.
Sir, our recon pilot is still awaiting extraction. We can't allow his intel to be lost to the enemy.
We're doing our best to recover the intel. We're more concerned with the breaking the winter line. All right, let's try to get to that recon intel. We still got time to get to it. I'll have to divert some of our armor just to get there faster, I think. And they might have guys hiding over here. You never know. Look at that, a little medical station. So I guess over time, these little medic stations pop up to slowly improve the health of your men. There are also supply lines in the game, which I think is awesome. I think it's awesome. So the supply lines in the game really, really add an element of strategy. Oh no, did they destroy the bridge? Oh, you sneaky bastards. We're not going to be able to get to Pinataro Maggiore that easily. I wonder if we can repair the bridge. Let's see, let's see. Repair? Oh, we can repair the bridge. Guys, we can repair this bridge. Look at this. Now we can get across easily. Oh, that is so badass. Oh no. Oh, enemy machine gun. Oh my gosh. Please fix the structure, boys. Repair the structure. Oh, you bastards. You're going to pay for that. Let's kill the MG. And at least next turn, we should be able to go straight for Pinataro Maggiore. Finish him off. Hooah! It's a very good question, Fat Phillip. We've had several people come in here and admit, and you know, understandably, complain about there not being Italians and also not being free French or free Polish forces in the game. Yep. Something to think about. There's also going to be North Africa in the final product, so let's hope that they get the North Africa part right. How you doing? Why am I seeing messages from before? Oh no, there we go. Let's see. Well, we might actually be able to get there this turn. If not this turn, certainly next turn. An enemy minefield, really. That must be what really damaged us. Oh, there is, Brian. There is, man. But you know, we have discovered it takes a while to get there. And basically the way it works is locations like the Pinataro Maggiore area, they're going to defend this and it's going to turn into an RTS battle. But smaller locations do not turn into an RTS battle. Like, you can just take them, pretty much. A lot of the combat, from what we have seen here, takes place on land, and sort of turn-based stuff. And actually, like, most of our polls have really focused on that as to whether people are okay with that or whether that's going to be something that's going to put them off the game. I think the results are really mixed. I do have to say this, though, like, you know, because I'm a pretty cynical guy. I always try to say the most negative things. from a positive aspect, the way they're doing it so far is kind of cool. You know, aside from the occasional glitch, I'm kind of liking this approach. Now, I'm sure that over time I may learn sort of the intricacies of it and may start disliking it and being like, you know what, that's not so good. But so far, and I don't know if you guys agree, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's a little different. It's going to definitely need some working on. But I've seen worse. You know what I mean? I've seen worse. So actually, what I want to do, go to our airfield and bring in some supply. We typically like to bombard, but every now and again, you got to be helpful and bring in some supply for your units. So let's do a supply drop, and I want to do it to these guys over here because they're pretty badly damaged. I wonder if we could hit both units with the supply drop. Come on, boys. You'll come in, drop off a nice little crate. I also like all the visuals for the turn-based stuff. I think it's really well done, especially bombardments and supply drops. So evidently it only helps the armored unit, but hey, not horrible. All right, let's recover that intel. Oh, looks like we can't recover it this turn, or not with the armored unit anyway. Well, let's just go over here. Maybe we can. Maybe it's just a glitch. There we go. Okay, we did recover recon intel. Hey, guys, I didn't think we were going to be able to complete that.
Aerial
Nice.
Observations from the recon plane show the exact location of General Tauba's company.
Pasta troops are
But he likely
boycotted.
won't sit still for long.
I agree.
I
Viva
got you
Italia,
in
man.
my sights, Tauba.
You can't get through this
Better
game
say
without
your
having a little
prayers.
bit of Italia. Fanculo. Si non ha Italia. I think that's about all the movement we want to do this turn. We know. I love the pasta troops comment. Pasta troops. I love Italy, by the way. I really do. There's only one thing I don't like about Italy. There's only one thing. Some people can guess what it is, because I've spoken about it before. And that's dubbing films. Don't dub films. Put subtitles. Listen to films in their original language. Oh, here we go. We've got an anti-tank attack. And we actually ended up coming out on top. Look at that. Nice. So clearly that needs to be worked on too. The AT gun should probably be doing more damage to our tank, I think. Although, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this variant of tank is immune to anti-tank. All right, let's send in the sappers just to destroy them. They can get rid of this unit with one attack. And I think we're about to get that, that battle you were talking about. I'm pretty sure. So let's go to Pintado Major over here. Now what I'm going to do is actually put this unit inside the tank. And I believe that allows us to fight with both units as we attack. There we go. We're going to use the armored company this time. Last time we used an infantry company. So I'll take the cluster bombs. And now, guys, you're going to be able to see the RTS element of the game. And some American riflemen. All right. Here we go. Churchill's a meaty boy. You just... yeah, no, it's a tough tank. That's for sure. Let's play, boys. So here we go, the RTS element, for those of you asking about it. And please, guys, always hit that like button. We've already got 28 likes, which is absolutely awesome. Any number of other ways you can help us. Follow us on Twitch. Share our channel. Super chat. Send us bits. All that fun stuff really helps us out. And I think I want to take this moment to just really thank all of our channel members. I believe we've got Anthony Jones, Yoni Hervonen, Dave Jiju, Ken Doggy, who's he's actually got senator rank. And forgive me, I'm sure I'm forgetting one other guy, but I really appreciate that, man, when you guys sub. That's such a good feeling. And you get a cool little Agrippa Maxentius emblem next to your name. What more could you want, folks?
The airfield is under attack.
All right, we got to defend this airfield.
The control tower at all costs.
The Germans are attempting to retake the airfield, so this is going to be a defensive mission. We have to split our defenses between the fuel dump and the supply depot. If they get overwhelmed, fall back to the control tower. Protected at all costs. I repeat, don't let them take back that control tower. We will win this, soldiers. All right, here we go, boys.
Jerry will send their infantry in first. Their armor won't be far behind.
All right. We can also unlock a Stuart light tank here, but that's going to cost some cash. Let's wait just a bit. And they're going to be attacking these positions over here, so we're just going to start setting up as many defenses as possible. What do we got here? Anti-tank. Move them to the front. It's a bit scary. Just a bit scary. Yeah, so on that poll, not a single person voted that they wouldn't buy the game due to the that particular element. So that's good to hear, that people are at least kind of willing to be a bit open-minded. We'll give some of them anti-tank rifles. We'll give the other group a recon package. And look at that. We've got machine guns right in front of us, guys. We might as well make use of them. All right, I like that. Very Company of Heroes-ish. You can kind of just, you know, kind of choose the direction of your MG.
What's the task? We're ready with the new gear.
So far, no attacks. I'm sure that's going to change. Oh, an 81mm mortar team. You bet I'm buying this. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So in other words, the AT gun that was destroyed there against our tank, it's because they initiated the attack. That makes sense. This is the location we have to hold. We have to send an infantry unit over here at some point. For now, though, I'm just going to go ahead and take these static weapons. I'd like to build a medical station. Although I think, if I'm not mistaken, we might already have... Yeah, we got a medical station here. All right, mortars. Hang out here for now until we decide what to do with you, boys.
Enemy infantry spotted. Keep your wits about you.
It begins. It begins! Let's see what our folks on YouTube and Twitch are saying. You guys ready for this? What do you got? You guys think we're going to win this one or not? What's your thought on this?
The Germans are taking one of our points.
So these are going to be the frontal points. We're not defending those currently. Maybe we should be. I thought we were really supposed to be defending just this area here.
Wow.
Wow, indeed, sir.
Quiet down, lads. Well, hold on, we got lads are then.
Let's just set them up like this, like that.
The Germans are taking one of our points.
Push forward, boys. We need to make use of those buildings as well. I can't forget that the buildings are another useful way to get some troops. Let's give these guys some Brens.
Enemies cut our supplies to our front line.
We'll decide what to do with them once the enemy starts attacking that front line, once we see exactly what they're going for. TTK? I don't even know what that refers to. Help me. Help me. What is this TTK you speak of? Alright, we're gonna put one of them here. One of the anti-tank rifles into that tower.
Our tactical points being captured.
I'm gonna give these guys some anti-tank rifles just in case we've got armor rolling up on us.
We just lost a friendly sector.
Right, so we need a tier 1 building. We've got all the tier 1 buildings, but we are unable to get tanks. So maybe for this one, we just cannot get tanks.
Points being captured.
Exactly. Time to kill, time for units to die. You got it, my friend. You got it.
Overran a friendly sector. Go get it back.
Pay attention. Shut
We
your
could start doing some counterattacks, or just at the very least getting a visual on what the enemy is doing here.
Come on
Just keep them over here. And we do have that, like, shield when we're in wooded areas, so that's good. Do have that defensive bonus.
Aye, sir. Standing by.
Oh, nice. And now we can just go ahead and get reinforcements to both of these units, and we got a brand new mortar team and a brand new infantry team. Let's give this infantry team some Brens. Good enough for me. All right, we got our first group. Standard infantry moving in. This is why we really need to send more units to this area. This area is not defended well enough. Get them, boys. At least we got the mortars firing on them. I love the mortar fire in just about every single Company of Heroes game. Oh, we gotta defend the airfield. Kill him. Under any circumstances, we gotta try to defend the airfield here. Get in there. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. Don't worry, boys. Have faith. They're also attacking over here, my goodness. And it doesn't look like the machine gun is firing. That's not so good. That's okay, though. Let's bring these guys back to base and reinforce them.
Reports show that was just the vanguard. Prepare for another attack.
Our guys quickly died there in the tower. We need to get even more men. Get some infantry. Not sure if scout squads are going to help us too much. But we're going to research the Mechanized Support Center. Yes, yes, exactly. Selecting the units to be able to put them in cover at the same time. I do like that. There's a lot of little, like, really cool things in it, for sure. Come on, boys. Retake the point. In fact, if we had munitions... Oh, we might still be able to use it. We do have munitions, but it's not allowing us to use the, Oh, we have to unlock rifle grenades. Fire! Kill him with the Bren! Alright, hopefully we retake that point. And again, I love the medic aspect of the game, just where you have to constantly give these guys supplies. Again, we're going to give them Brens. Okay, that northeastern sector, that's okay, though. That is not the most important one. This one is. So I'm immediately going to send these guys over here. We'll fall back with them just to be able to get some additional units. Pardon me, sir.
The enemy have captured the fuel depot.
No!
Get ready to defend.
Now it's going to be pure defense over here. We still have to hold this area. We've got to protect the control tower. I want to get that MG in the control tower. So you can see a lot of German infantry behind us as well. We haven't had a loss yet, so maybe we need to be humbled here. Where are you going? Go over here. We can't go into that target. Okay.
Our tactical points being captured.
So, no. We can definitely go in. Huh, okay. Well, just go ahead, set up the MG. We'll try to help the guys over here in the center. They are getting overrun. There's just so many enemy units. Let's get inside the building. Look at all those enemy units. My goodness. Come on, boys. Come on. Need support. Yeah, let's get an armored vehicle. Get some additional infantry up here as well. But man, when they said this was going to be a tough fight, much tougher than the first fight we had. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Again, our last point of defense is going to be this one right here. And this might be the first loss we take so far.
Pay attention, you lazy buggers.
Captain Retinue. Not sure that's going to necessarily help us right now.
We lost a unit.
Oh, yeah. They are throwing everything they've got at us. Come on, come on. Turn this way, folks. Turn that way, machine gun. It can't all be a victory, boys. We're still sending in everything we've got here, even the Daimler Dingo. Oh, this is a Humber, sorry. Kill them. Get rid of them, boys. Oh, they got Panzerfausts. They've got Panzerfausts.
Combat unit ready for action. Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Yep, they got the vehicle. Let's get some more infantry here. It's really all we can go for to try to hold that last point. Typically, I do quite well on defensive missions, not this one, and I think they're going to win this one fair and square, unless a miracle occurs and we're able to retake this area quickly. Send those guys back. No reason for them to die. Let's just send them back and get some reinforcements. And look at that. Now they've got armored vehicles. Man, the Germans came prepared this time. Let's get on that AT gun. And at the same time, we are going to continue to give additional units here. We'll also get some anti-tank rifles for them.
Patrol spotted an enemy tank in the area. Take it out, and there's a good chance their infantry will retreat. We lost the gun crew.
Oh my god, destroy the enemy command tank! If we can do that, then potentially we put an end to this madness? Is that what they're saying? My god. Alright, we're gonna try. Don't think we got enough units to do it, but we're gonna try. Oh! Get him! We've got tanks everywhere! I don't think we have anything like sticky grenades. No, I think we are crushed here. Did so well up until this point, but now we are being overrun for sure. Yeah, Mike, you're absolutely right. We were just saying that today YouTube won. Our top viewers, I think, was 36 on YouTube, which was pretty nice. 541 playbacks. Of course, knowing YouTube, that 541 playbacks will come back as like 300 views. That's just the way they are. Oh, the pain is real, guys. The pain is real. There's nothing we can do to protect that control tower. But this is a good example. You're not going to win every battle, and I do like to see the difference here in difficulty, because so far the battles have been really easy for us. This is the first one that really tested our mettle. And we even have an anti-tank weapon here, but of course, it's not going to be able to pierce or pen enemy armor from a front. It's just not going to happen. But I had fun. Kill it. Come on. Come on. You know you want it. Just a single satchel charge would get rid of this thing. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the actual army groups that attack. Maybe those will be destroyed, which means we have to approach with different army groups, so sort of a different strategy as well. How would you guys have approached this particular fight? This was a tough one. This one wasn't so easy. We might actually try, for those of you on Twitch, we're going to try to stream, as long as my voice doesn't fail me, because I think we've been streaming this close to 3 hours. We'll try to do some of the Long Dark or Far Cry 5 and finish up our Far Cry 5 playthrough. Come on, destroy it already. Come on. There's no fast forward button. That's okay, though. There was never a fast forward button in Company of Heroes. Yeah, single shell. You're absolutely right. I could do a better job at, like, spreading the guys around a bit. Although I like the fact that the game does allow you to blob up like that and really carry out those massive assaults. They did work out in the earlier battle, but I think that's because the streets were so narrow that it was pretty easy to just kind of cut through each of the individual streets. There's also a tactical pause button. I like that. We're gonna just try by the seat of our pants, but I really don't think there's a chance. Yeah, they destroyed the bunker. Unbelievable. Well played.
Pull back, man. This is just a temporary
Alt F4. how exactly? All right, so it's a temporary retreat. I like that's how they describe it. And of course, we're back on the campaign map. So let's see, maybe they just fall back and are damaged. That would be interesting. Yeah, not a single... So we had 24 votes. Not a single person said that the turn-based element turns them off. So, well, like, it turns them off, but they'll still buy the game. They'll still play. Yes, I have. Well, not the fatherland. I've helped the fatherland, actually. I've helped the fatherland. Maybe I'm a double agent. Double German agent in disguise. You never know. You have to be careful who you trust these days, boys. It's the way life is, you know. What I am going to do here, and only because I want to show you guys, like, I love so much to share, like, my weird facts with you guys, my knowledge. I love when you guys share your knowledge with me. Clearly, when it comes to most of strategy games, you guys are much more knowledgeable than I am. When it comes to, like, weird historical facts, I've got some knowledge just because I love to look into niche topics. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to jump over to Twitch. I'm only going to stream a few more minutes anyway, and we're just going to play the 442nd Infantry, the guys that storm Monte Cassino. We're going to play their anthem, because I want you guys to tell me if you like it. I freaking love it. It's my favorite squad anthem out there. And also maybe watch a mini documentary on the 442 over there on Twitch. It looks like we might have another little glitch here. Let's wait to see if that's the case, because as you can see, we're stuck right here after this loss. So maybe the this particular version of the game relies on you winning every battle, if you understand what I'm saying, to proceed. We'll give it a few more seconds, but right now it looks like we are nice and stuck. Yeah. For sure. Oh, we are stuck. Yeah, we're not getting out of this. Oh, wait. Nope. Anvil is not responding. Okay, guys. Well, I do want to give a special thanks to our YouTube viewers. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put the Twitch link here. I know very few of the YouTube viewers want to go to Twitch. That's fine. But if you want to see a short documentary on, maybe not even a short documentary on 442, I won't promise that, but we're definitely going to play their song. Then please make sure to stop by here. You can even lurk in the background if you want. Although, I really would appreciate your follow, and I know everybody on the Twitch channel would too. We've been having a lot of fun over there the last month, and I think they can attest to that. All right, folks, thank you so much for stopping by. You've been so gracious and kind with all those likes. Jump over to Twitch if you want to listen to some 442, and maybe watch a short documentary. All right, here we go. Let's end the stream. I'm hoping the YouTube stream ends. We did this before, and it didn't, and I don't want to get copyright strikes here on YouTube. And